Here's Bivens on the dribble, stopping right wing. Top of the key to Corpette. Off the left base, now they go to Bowling. Bowling looking, Valentine's got it down low. His fadeaway jump shot for the baseline, rims out, no good. Smalley rebounds back up, no good, but a whistle, a foul called.
And Smalley get that offensive board.
First free, the foul line. One more for Smalley. Kokomo with the early lead. Ryan's second one is good. Cancer up 2-0. Here's the Kokomo full court press. Bench Glass coming in, bounds now to Euler. Euler down the far sidelines into the front court. Euler has the ball knocked away and stolen from behind by Bowling, but Downey is stepping down the baseline. Here's Euler coming in, bounds now to Loveless. Loveless guns a pass, and that ball is knocked away and stolen by Bowling. And Bowling clears it away now to Bivens. Bivens down court to Corpette in the open court. Corpette down to low post to Valentine. Valentine back to Corpette. And a drive. He fires one up and in. Basket counted a foul. Ready, baseline draw.
Two strong inside plays.
Foul called on Wolliver. That free throw's no good, but Valentine rebound, back up, that's no good. Smalley rebound, back up, that's no good. And the ball knocked out of bounds, and last touch by North for the Wildcats. It'll be Bivens to inbound. Kokomo leads early 4-0. Bivens sends his way outside to Corpette. Here's Corpette to the standing dribble. Flips it back out front now to Bivens. Bivens running the point. He'll bounce it on the left side now to Bowling. Back to the point to Bivens. Swing it right side quarter court. Corpette's right baseline. Valentine, jump shot good. Dennis Valentine with a 15-footer off the right baseline. 6-0 Kokomo. We played 1 minute of the first quarter. Here's Euler, long down court feed to Glass across the timeline. Glass on a drive. He stops at the foul line. His 15-footer, that's no good. Rebound inside Northwestern. Shot up by Dart, no good. And the rebound fought for, put back up. That's bounty, no good. And finally, Valentine controls for Kokomo to Bivens. Bivens on the run across the timeline. Here's Bivens. He curls to the top of the key. Dish off left side to Corpette. Corpette back to the top of the circle now to Bivens. Drop it off right side. Bowling. Long jump shot. No good. And the rebound controlled by Glass of Northwestern. Tigers have it. Glass pushes it up in a hurry now across the 10-second line. Sends a pass to Euler on the right wing. Euler deep right corner to Glass. Here's Glass back to Euler. Euler with a basketball looking. Puts down the floor a couple of times. Spins inside, stopping. Euler pivoting in trouble. Able to clear it away now to Loveless on the right side. Loveless gets it to Wolliver. Good feed now. Shot by Euler is up and in. Euler hits from 17 feet out of the left corner. It'll be bench Glass to inbound. Here's Glass looking. Loops a pass to Euler on the left wing. Euler's on a drive, dish off to Glass. His long jump shot for the baseline is off the side of the glass, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it was Glass push pass inbounds to Loveless. Loveless, dish off on the left side now to Euler on a drive. He stops and fires and hits. A 15-footer from the left side. So on that sequence, Ryan Euler scored 4 points on 2 outside jump shots and makes it a 6-4 ball game. Little three-quarter court pressure now by Northwestern. Bowling beats it down the near sidelines. He goes right down the baseline, snakes inside, fires and misses. And the rebound taken down by Wolliver. Taken away, though, by teammate Ryan Euler. Euler runs it up for Northwestern across the timeline. Stops top of the key. Back to the trailer Glass. Left side, they go to Loveless. Loveless left side to Glass. He starts to bring it in. On the right wing to Euler. Euler back out front, they go to Glass. Here's Glass spinning, nearly stolen by Bowling. Glass dish off to Loveless, and he just walked with the basketball. Loveless travels.
A good outside jump shot, and I think he's got to take the opportunities when they're there.
Here's Bivens. Here's the trap as Northwestern trying to trap the basketball. Bowling. Push pass across the timeline to Valentine. Back to Bowling. Long cross court to Bivens. Bivens drives inside, goes all the way. He fires it up. No good. Valentine rebound. Back up and in. Dennis Valentine with the offensive rebound score inside. Makes it an 8-4 Kokomo lead. We played nearly 3 minutes of the first quarter. Here's Glass with the basketball. Glass down the far sidelines. Long down court to Wolliver. Short jump shot is good. Took a soft bounce off the rim and dropped in for him. The sophomore Danny Wolliver with his first 2. 8-6 Kokomo, 4:53 to play first quarter. Bowling, front court left side to Corpette. Corpette's up the left base, now they go to Valentine. 17-foot jump shot. Air ball overshot the bucket, and the rebound taken down by Loveless. Loveless across the 10-second line. Stops, dish off on the left side. Euler, long 3 in the air, no good. Rebound, Dart back up, no good. Tipped up, no good, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Kokomo.
He certainly isn't shy about trying to run that break and taking the quick shot when it's...
Dennis Valentine goes out. Here's bench Glass to inbound. Glass coming inside to Euler. He bobbles the ball. He gets it back and sends it out of trouble out front now to Loveless. Return pass to Euler on the right wing. Euler to the point. Loveless still that fly with a 3. That's off the mark, no good. And the rebound yanked down by Corpette. Quick outlet going to Bivens. Bivens flies down the left sideline to the front court. Bivens drives to the top of the key. Swings away from a double team. Push pass Bowling. His long jump shot. That's an air ball. Good. Smalley rebound. Back up. No good. Back up again. No good. Tipped up. No good. And the rebound finally taken down by Euler. Euler clears it away to Glass. Here comes Northwestern. Northwestern again with a chance to tie with a 2. Here's Glass. Long cross court, knocked up in the air and out of bounds by Markle. Loveless near sidelines with a pass inbounds going Glass. Glass stopping at the head of the key. Sends a pass left side quarter court to Loveless. Out the baseline, Euler. 14-footer, good. Wide Euler hits from the left baseline to tie the ball game at 8 with 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Little three-quarter court pressure down by Northwestern. Here's Bowling, double team of the backcourt. Hooks across court to Bivens across the center stripe. Bivens on the dribble, sends a pass to Corpetz. His long jump shot's in the air. That rims out no good, and Euler with a rebound for Northwestern. Kokomo taking some very quick shots. Here comes Euler across the line, going to Glass. Glass on a drive. His corner jump shot in the air. That's no good. And the rebound fought for, knocked loose and controlled by Corpetz of Kokomo. Outlet going to Bivens. Cancer running. Bivens across the 10-second line. Little stop-and-go move. Crossover dribble. Nearly lost it. Stops out for the key. Ball batted away. Bivens gets it back. Northwestern wants to travel. We got a whistle now. But Northwestern, you're right, very upset. Mark Johnson wanted a violation called on Rick Bivens, but nothing called. And then the official quick stop play because he saw the clock wasn't working. Markle inside Smalley. That ball's knocked away and out of bounds. And we got a feet 11 inches tall enough. Bowling, Markle, Lindsay, Corpetz, and Bell on the floor. Euler dribble up court. Full court man-to-man press down court to Glass. Here's Glass stopping. Got the big guy Bell in the air. Goes back to Loveless. His long three in the air. That's short. No good. And Bowling with a strong rebound for Kokomo. And Bowling's going to bring the ball up the floor himself now to run across the timeline. Bowling back to the trailer. Lindsay on the left side. They go to Corpetz. Down to low post. Big Jim Bell. Fade away. Good. Big Jim at 6'11". Turned and fired and hit from 6 feet out of the left side. Bell with his first two. Makes it 10-8 Kokomo. 3:20 to play here in the first quarter. Here's Glass to the backcourt to Dart. Jeff Dart for Northwestern across the timeline to bench Glass. Hounded by Corpetz. Drops it off now to Dart. Swing a pass to left on the right side. About 14 feet out. Right of the key. Loveless going to Euler. Let's fly with a long bomb. That's off the mark. No good. And the rebound taken down by Markle. Markle clears it away now in the backcourt to Lindsay. Long down court bounce pass to Corpetz. And a drive got out of control and just walked with the basketball. Counted off into this one.
Northwestern going with the iron 5.
Glass coming in bounds to Euler. Knocked away from behind by Bivens and stolen by Lindsay. Here comes Lindsay. Kokomo's got the numbers down court and a pass intercepted by Glass. Glass long down court. There goes Euler all the way. He fakes, jump shoot, shot blocked. Rebound though inside, but back up. Good. Oh my, what a backhand basket by Wolliver. What a sequence that. We'll check in the contest. Oh, this one really starting to heat up. This Northwestern crowd completely surrounding us. They're into this one early. 2:39 to play first quarter.
Bivens to the backcourt to Lindsay.
Here's Lindsay down the run across the timeline back to Bivens. Mark Johnson has really put it a show out in front of that Northwestern bench. He wanted another Kokomo travel. Here's Lindsay with the ball. Hooks it outside to Donnie Bowling. Top of the key. Now to Lindsay. His long jump shot in the air. No good. And the rebound is loose on the floor. And who's got it? Ball finally loose and controlled by Northwestern. 3-on-2. Here's Loveless. He stopped. Three-pointer. Good! Oh, my! Chad Loveless had a 3-on-2 fast break. Pulled up at the top of the key and hit a three-pointer. 13-10 Northwestern. 2 minutes to play first quarter. Lindsay long down court. Donnie Bowling all the way. Shot up and in. Let's see. They count the bucket and a foul.
And Wolliver came over and took the foul.
Here's a free stepping in by Bowling. So Donnie Bowling player goes out of the ball game and Scott Hood will check in. Here's the inbounds going to Loveless. We're tied at 13 with 1:55 to play first quarter. Bench Glass for Northwestern across the timeline. Glass going right corner to Hood. Hood outside now to Loveless. Here's Loveless on the right side to Hood to Loveless. Loveless with the ball to Hood on the left side. Faulkner off the left baseline just lost the ball out of bounds. So Guy Faulkner and Smalley getting start to this one tonight. I'll tell you, some wild up and down action. Here's Rick Bivens coming in bounds to Lindsay in the backcourt. Lindsay being hounded as a ball deflected away, but controlled by Bivens, who whirls away from Loveless and sends it to Valentine across the timeline. Out front they go to Lindsay. He closes in on the left side. He lost the handle of the basketball, and now we have a whistle. Coach Johnson really working the sidelines hard. He's into this one. Here's Lindsay coming in bounds to Bowling. Return pass to Lindsay. Lindsay circles out front of the dribble and sets up the Kokomo half court. Left side Bowling. Long range jumper way off the mark. Another air ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. And here's Glass to inbound. He comes in bounds now. That is Euler. Here's Euler with 6 first quarter points on a left-handed dribble across the timeline. Little hesitation move on Bivens. Up the left base, then they go to Glass. Picked up by Smalley. Outside jumper is bounding around the rim. No good. And Smalley with a rebound. Smalley's outlet. Lindsay. Long down court pass will go to Bivens to the front court. Here's Bivens looking. Still looking. Finally drops it back outside to Lindsay. Long cross court to Bowling. Got an opening. Donnie cuts inside. He scoops one up. No, but a whistle to foul called. Donnie Bowling. Bowling for 2 free throws. First shot's in the air. That is no good off the back of the rim. First quarter. Jeff Bender getting set to check in for Kokomo as Bowling hits the Kokomo by 1 when they put it up on the board. It still is 13-all. Here's Glass down court. Corner jump shot by Hood. Rims out no good. And the rebound knocked it out of bounds. And there goes the point now, 14-13. Here's Glass coming inbounds now to Lovelace. Lovelace, high post. They go to Faulkner outside the Glass. Great feed inside. The layup is good by Euler. Oh, my, what a feed by Ben Glass inside to Ryan Euler for an easy layup. Euler's got 8. 15-14. Northwestern regains the lead by a point. Bender hooks it past to Lindsay in the backcourt. Lindsay back to Bender. Still in the backcourt. Now finally crosses the timeline to Bivens. High post, they go to Smalley. And they clear it back to Bender. Now out front to Lindsay. Kokomo holding for 1. 20 seconds to play. First quarter. But a good one. Northwestern with a 1-point lead. Here's Lindsay with the ball. Push pass out to Bender. Now to Lindsay with 10. Kokomo starts to run the play now. Northwestern zoning. Lindsay, dish off. Valentine, turnaround jump shot. That is good. Got a soft roll as he hits one from 14 feet out just inside the foul line. And here's Glass now putting one up at the gun. That's no good. Don takes another look at our Sports Boosters Club.
Okay, Greg, let's start things off with Tinbrook Sales Incorporated.
Back to the action we go now as we start off quarter number 2. Inbounds going to Wooliver for Northwestern to Lovelace. Lovelace sends a pass to Glass on the right side. Here's Glass, sends it long cross court. Nice catch by Euler. Kokomo going straight man-to-man. Euler picked up by Smalley outside of Glass. He fires and hits a 17-footer from the left side. Ben's Glass with his first 2 points in the ball game. A line drive, jump shot from the outside. 17-16, Northwestern with a 1-point lead. Bender going to Lindsay and a whistle to travel. And it will be Tiger basketball now. Northwestern with a 1-point lead. Here's Lovelace going down court to Glass, cutting to the basket. He bobbles the ball and he lost it out of bounds. The pass took him right toward the bucket, but he lost the handle that rolls out of bounds. Here's Bivens away to Bender. Bender back to Bivens across the center stripe. On the right side, they go to Valentine. Try to get it inside to Smalley, but we got a whistle out. A foul will be called. Western, so Kokomo will inbound on the common foul. Bivens coming inbounds to Bowling. Downey drives the baseline, cut off by Euler, and he knocked the ball away, not a defense. Rick Bivens will inbound. Kokomo down by 1, 17-16. Bivens lobs a pass to Dennis Valentine at the head of the key. Now back to Bivens at the foul stripe. Bivens will back it off now. Stop and look and dish it off on the right side to Bender. Back to the point to Bivens. Closes in, stopping. Bivens in all kinds of trouble. Finally able to clear it away now to Bowling on the left wing. Here's Downey, starts to drive. Back to Bivens, gets the screen. Dish off on the right side to Bender. He'll step up and fire and score. Bender nails an 18-footer from the right side. So Jeff Bender with his first 2 points in the ball game. His Kokomo 1-point lead at 18-17. Here's Euler long down court to Lovelace. Nice catch by Lovelace. Ball knocked away from behind by Bender and stolen by Smalley. Smalley clears it down court to Bivens. Sets up Bowling all the way. Layup is no good. Valentine tips it up and in. Dennis Valentine with a tip in. And Kokomo leads by 3, 20-17. And Northwestern wants time. Lead over Northwestern with 6:37 to play here in the first half. Here's the inbounds from Dart going to Lovelace. Lovelace working up the floor against Jeff Bender. And the ball now double teamed and knocked away. Nearly stolen by Bowling. Controlled by Dart across the timeline. They go now. Left baseline, here's Euler. He fakes again. Outside Lovelace. His outside jumper from 17. No good. Glass for the rebound. Bumped and fouled from behind by Rick Phipps. Here's Glass holding 3 fingers up. Glass sends a pass to the left side. Here's Dart from long range. That shot's up and in. An 18-footer from the left side scored by Jeff Dart. His first 2 points. Makes it a 1-point ball game. 20-19 Kokomo. Here's Bivens working up the floor. Gets it away now to Bender. Bender has added a spark off the bench for the Cats tonight. Here's Bivens, double teamed up front. Going to bounce it far sidelines to Bowling. Back out on top, they go now to Bivens. Bivens on the right side to Bender. Bender back to the point to Bivens. Bivens swings it left side quarter court. Bowling, long range jumper. That's no good. Rebound, Smalley had it. Lost it. Control now by Glass of Northwestern. Tigers with the ball. They get a chance to take the lead. Here comes Glass. He cuts right down to the left baseline. Dish off to Dart. Out front, Euler. 3-pointer. Good! Ryan Euler just nailed a 3-pointer from out front. He's got 11 points in the ball game, and Northwestern with a 2-point lead, 22-20, with 5:30 to play here in the second quarter. Here's Bivens to Bender. Bender with a bounce pass to Bowling. Here's Downey racing to the bucket. Will stop and fire it up and got it. Oh, nice movement on the baseline by Downey Bowling as he scores 2 more. 6 points for Bowling. We're tied at 22. Here's the press broken. Dart with the ball front court left side for Northwestern. Out front they go to Euler. Euler stops top of the key. Dish off on the left wing to Glass. Kokomo going straight man. Here's Glass off the left baseline to Wooliver. Smalley on him to Glass. He beats Valentine inside. Glass on the way. Late good. Ben's Glass found an opening. They wheeled away from Valentine and scoop an opening with the right hand. 24-22. Northwestern with a 2-point lead. 4:52 to play second quarter. Bivens down the far sidelines with a looping pass to Bowling. Off the left base baseline to Valentine. His 18-foot bomb, that's no good. Long rebound control by Bender of Kokomo. Out between the circles, they go now to Bivens. He cuts inside. He'll stop and fire and score. Bivens with a 14-foot line drive jump shot from the left side. For Bivens, his first 2 points of the ball game, and we're tied up again at 24 with 4:33 to play here in the second quarter. Here's Lovelace down court. They go to Euler. Euler races across the timeline. Dish off inside of Wolliver. Now kicks it back to Glass. Jump shot. Rim down, no good. And Bivens with a rebound and a foul called on Dart at Northwestern. Bivens' free throw is in the air. That's no good. And the rebound taken down by Wolliver. Wolliver gets it away now to Glass at the backcourt. Runs it up down the midcourt double rings. Dish off to Euler. Euler behind the Glass screen. Little hesitation move. Stops left side. Ball knocked away by Bender. Stolen by Bivens. Races down court. Dish off inside. Bowling. Layup. No good. Rebound inside court. Pet shot blocked by Wolliver. Rebound taken down by Lovelace of Northwestern. Oh, my. What a block by Wolliver. Here's Lovelace. Front court right side to Glass. Glass back to Lovelace. He drives to the foul line. Inside feed will go now. Down low. The ball bobbled. Lost. Picked up. Shot up by Euler. No good. But it was a foul call. The noise now. Euler for two. First free throw. No good. The line underneath that Northwestern basket. They are waving. Second free throw is good. So Euler quiets the crowd with one of two free throws and giving Northwestern a 1-point lead now at 25-24. Here's Bivens working up the floor. A 1-2-2. Three-quarter court press for the Tigers. Here's Valentine. Front court left side. They go now to Bivens. Bivens starts to penetrate. Dish off right side to Corpence. And he drives, shoots, and misses. The rebound fell back up. That's no good. Bowling with a rebound. Strip loose is stolen by Lovelace. Here comes Northwestern now. Lovelace on the run across the timeline. Lovelace dish off to Dart on the left side. He'll stop and fire and miss. And the rebound taken down by Corpence. Corpence long outlet going to Bivens. Here's Bivens into the front court. Kokomo's got the numbers and a whistle, a holding foul on front a little bit more heavily in the fourth quarter. Bivens' free throw is up, no good. But Valentine with a rebound, back up, no good. And the rebound knocked away and out of bounds. The last touch by Jim Bell. 4. Kokomo down by 1. A scrappy, hustling Northwestern team. Really played well so far. Here's Dart. Long down court feed will go to Euler in the front court near sideline. Euler to Glass off the baseline. That ball's knocked away and stolen by Bell. Bell clears it away now to Bivens. Here's Rick Bivens for Kokomo now. The dribble across the timeline. Bivens hounded out front. Going to dish off to Corpence. His long jump shot. That's no good. But Valentine with a rebound. Back up court. Dennis Valentine with the offensive score inside. He's got 10. Here's a long down court pass going from Euler to Glass. He'll stop and fire one out from 15. That's no good off the glass. Rebound Lovelace. Back up court. Chad Lovelace gets the rebound score inside for Northwestern. And the Tigers with a 2-point lead. 27-26. A 1-point lead for Northwestern with 2:34 to play here in the second quarter. Up and down action. Bowling hooks it past to Bell. He wheels inside and he just walked with the basketball. So Bell travels. Glass will inbound for the Tigers. Long down court feed will go to Euler. Euler on a run down court has the ball knocked away and out of bounds, and it was last touch by Lovelace coming in bounds now to Glass. Here's Glass on a drive to the foul line. Kokomo zoning left side to Lovelace. He puts on the floor. Back to Glass. He starts to penetrate. Glass looking. Looks the pass to Lovelace. Lovelace will let fly with a long outside jump shot and score. Lovelace with a left-handed 15-footer from the left side. He's got 7. 29-26. The penetration by the Northwestern guards has really set up their offense tonight against the Kokomo zone. Here's Bivens now in the front court for Kokomo. Sends a pass to Corpence. Macho on a baseline drive. Ditches off underneath the bucket. Bowling shoots. No good. Rebound taken down by Euler. Euler for Northwestern gets it away to Glass. Tigers with the ball at a 3-point lead. Glass going down court to Dart, deep right corner. Dart outside to Lovelace. Here's Lovelace directing traffic. 1:43 to play first half. 29-26, Northwestern by 3. Here's Glass. Dish off between the circles to Dart. Dart with the basketball out high on the left side. They go to Glass. Glass high post now to Hood. Left corner, Lovelace. 15-footer, no good. And the rebound claimed out inside by Smalley of Kokomo. His outlet goes to Rick Bivens. Bubbles the ball in the backcourt, controls. And now Bivens across the timeline. Hooks the pass to Bender. Now back to Bivens. Bivens with the ball, standing dribble, top of the key. Dish off left wing to Corpence. Back to Bivens. Northwestern stacking with the zone, so Bender fires for long range. That's no good. Oh, Corpence with quite an offensive rebound. Hooks it off inside. Smalley left. Good. Oh, what a play by Macho Corpence. The rebound and the assist inside to Ryan Smalley. 29-28. Northwestern by 1. Euler with a minute to go now in the front court left side. Euler's pass intercepted by Smalley. He sends away Bivens. Kokomo now with a chance to take the lead. Bivens across the timeline to Corpence. Knocked away. Bivens gets it back. He cuts inside. Dish off to Smalley. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. The last touch by Kokomo. Ball belongs to... See how the Tigers play it here. Glass will inbound. Bench looking. Kevin inbounds. A long down court pass to Lovelace. Lovelace bumps in the forecourt now with Smalley, but the ball rolls to Dart. Inside pass will go to Hood underneath the bucket, and has his pass knocked away and intercepted by Bivens. Stolen, though, by Lindley. Lindley goes down to the floor. Now a whistle to travel will be called on Lindley. They spot some debris on the court, but play continues now. Well, I can see some paper out on their court right now. Hopefully no one slips on that. 27 seconds to play now. Here's Rick Bivens for Kokomo behind the left side. They go to Corpetz, back to Bivens. 20 to play in the first half. Kokomo the ball down by 1. Here's Bivens, left side quarter court to Corpetz with 15. Corpetz back on front. They go to Bivens now with 13. Here's Rick Bivens. Northwestern sitting back into his zone. Bivens, left side to Corpetz with 7. Left baseline shot by Valentine, no good. Tipped up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Glass. He pulls up in midcourt and lets fly with a 42-footer, no good. The Kokomo's Memorial Gym. And back to recap the individual scoring for the first half of play. Right after Bivens inbound. Valentine's got a breakaway. He slam dunks it. Northwestern didn't come back on the floor. They gave the ball to Kokomo. And Valentine got a dunk when nobody played defense. Oh, my goodness. What a start to the second half. Here's Glass going down court. The ball is stripped loose in a reach and Kokomo played it into Valentine, and he got a slam dunk. Here's the inbounds going out to Euler at a point Kokomo lead. Here's Glass coming inbounds to Lovelace. Lovelace in the lane. They go to Glass. He's on a drive all the way. He fires it up and in. Oh, that's a great move inside by Bench Glass. The score is 6 points. 31-30 Northwestern by 1. Here's Rick Bivens with a bounce pass to Donnie Bowling in the backcourt. Bowling double team. Hooks the pass down court to Valentine. He races to the bucket. Dish off to Corpetz for the layup. That is good. So Mancho Corpetz took the Valentine feet inside to score off the glass. 32-31 Northwestern trailing by 1. Here's Euler, loses in balance to the backcourt, able to get it away though to Dart. And now Dart just traveled with the basketball. So Dart, Kokomo with a 1-point lead. Bivens inbounds to Bowling, now back to Bivens on the lateral dribble, moving from left to right side. Bounce pass to Bowling, right wing area. Bowling back out on top, they go to Bivens. He rotates it to Corpetz off the left baseline, they go to Valentine. Comes the pass, top of the key to Bivens, swing it right side to Bowling, down to the right baseline to Valentine, and he just walked with the basketball. Valentine point lead. Glass coming inbounds now to Euler. Euler working up the floor now on Bowling, has the ball knocked away. Euler gets it back, and now it's going to be called on a double dribble. He's 3 to play in the third. Bivens inbounds to Bowling, now back to Bivens. Northwestern zoning. Bivens, dish off of the right side to Bowling. Gets a pass, top of the free throw circle to Bivens. Left side they go to Corpetz. Corpetz to Bivens. Rotated right side now to Bowling. Here's Bowling looking. Back to the point to Bivens. Long three. And Rick Bivens just hit a 3-point bomb from out front. Bivens, the first 3-pointer in the ball game. He's got 5 points. 35-31. Kokomo by 4. Here's a pass to Lovelace. Down court. Ball deflected away. Goes right to Euler. He pops to the baseline. No good. The rebound, though, controlled inside by Dart, and he has a 4-point lead. Here's Euler's inbound, dish off to Glass. He fires it up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Bivens. Bivens runs down court now for Kokomo. Dish off on the right side, going to Bowling. He'll stop and fire and will miss. The rebound fought for and controlled by Northwestern. Williver comes out of there with it and gets it away to Glass. Glass for the Tigers across the midcourt, double rings. Here's Bench Glass. He starts to work on Valentine, stopping out front, left open. Dart fires and hits a 17-footer behind the foul line. Yep, Dart nails the line drive jump shot. 35-33, Kokomo by 2. 5:50 to play in the third. Bivens clears it away to Bowling in the backcourt. He hooks it back to Bivens. Down court, they go now to Corpetz across the timeline. Left face down, they go to Marco. Back to Corpetz in the left wing. Corpetz, top of the key to Bivens. Here's Bivens, return pass to Corpetz. Let's fly with a jump shot that scores. He hits from 15 feet out of the left angle. Macho Corpetz to the ball game now with 6. 37-33, Kokomo by 4. Here's Bench Glass, double team in the backcourt. Glass across the timeline, great feed to Euler. He races to the bucket, goes on the way, dish off Williver, left good with the left hand. Williver scores off the glass and a pretty assist from Ryan Euler. 37-35, Northwestern claws to within 2. Here's Bivens, he jumps the pass to the backcourt to Bowling. Bowling down the far sidelines across the timeline. He hooks it back now on top. They go to Bivens. He drives to the foul line. He'll stop and fire and score. Rick Bivens nails the 15-foot jump shot for the foul line. Kokomo red hot from outside to open up the third. 39-35, and now a travel to backcourt. Wested on baseline. Kokomo down by 1 at the half. The Cats are up by 4. Here's Valentine firing, no good. And the rebound controlled by Williver of Northwestern. Clears it away to Euler. Here come the Tigers down court. Euler goes to Dart on the left wing. Now back to Euler. Send a pass to Lovelace on the right side. Lovelace picked up by Bender, looking long cross court. Glass is open. Bench on a drive. There he goes. All the way. Fires and scores. Oh, what a beautiful baseline drive by Ben Glass. He's got 8. 39-37. Northwestern to within 2. Kokomo on time. Coming in bounds to Jeff Bender, and he drops it off to Bivens. Bivens will change hands in a dribble down as he crosses the timeline. Here's Bivens, sends a pass to the right wing to Bender. Back to Bivens at the point. Left side quarter court, they go to Corpetz. Comes a long cross court to Bender, down front now to Bivens, in the lane to Valentine. Dish off left side, Corpetz, his angle jump shot, good again. So Macho Corpetz nails another angle jump shot from the left side. He's got 6 third quarter points. 41-37, Kokomo by 4. Here's a steal by Bowling. Downey got a breakaway all the way. Slam dunk. Johnny Bowling took the ball away from Ben Glass and goes in and dunks it. 43-37, Kokomo by 6. And the Cats have really picked up on the defensive pressure. Here's Dart working up the floor. Corpetz is all over him. Dart in the backcourt. Knocked away. Stolen by Bivens. Bivens races down court. Rick all the way. And a whistle, a foul called. It's whistled on Dart in Northwestern inbound. Well, we're going to need a helmet. There's people throwing stuff behind us. It's coming down hard and hot and heavy down here. Here's Bivens. Push pass to the right side going to Bender. Bender top of the key to Bivens. Starts to penetrate. Dish off in the lane. Valentine fires and scores. Valentine with a high arching, hanging 8-foot jump shot on the key. Bivens with a penetration made it possible. 45-37. Kokomo now with his biggest lead up by 8. Here's Glass across the timeline at a foul. 37. But the Cats are not backing up with the defensive pressure. Here's Glass looking. Glass coming in bounds now to Dart. Dart with the ball double teamed on the right side. Able to bounce it free to the open man, Euler. Here's Euler. Sends a pass to Glass. They have come out fired up defensively. Inbounds. It goes right to Euler, and he lays it up and in. Great feed from Glass underneath the bucket to Euler. Nobody picked him up, and Euler scored uncontested inside. 45-39. Corpetz back the other way now for Kokomo. Corpetz double team. Clears the way to Bivens. High post Valentine. There he goes. Turns, jump, shoots, and scores again. Dennis Valentine has 16. 47-39. Kokomo leads it now by 8. Here's Euler on the inbounds going to Lovelace. Lovelace goes down to the floor. Traveling violation called out. Inbound near sidelines in the front court. Bivens coming inbounds to Corpetz, and now back to Bivens. Here's Bivens, swings out front now on the dribble and sends a pass to Corpetz. Corpetz cross court going to Bender, is checked in the ball game. Top of the key, Bivens to Corpetz. Left baseline to Bowling. Bowling to Bivens. Bivens curls to the top of the key, goes to Bender, long jump shot, good! Bender just hit a three-pointer and was sent flying. So Jeff Bender drills a three-pointer, and now here's a ball knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Kokomo. 2 points here in the third quarter. They still have 2:34 left in it. Here's the inbounds going to Lindley. Lindley with the basketball out high on the right side. They go to Glass. Glass swings a pass to Lovelace on the right side. He'll turn, shoot, and miss. Rebound controlled Kokomo. Bender's got the ball for the Cats. Bender will run it up himself now down the far sidelines to the front court. Bender going outside to Bivens. Bivens at the top of the free throw circle. Back to Bender on the right wing. Off the baseline to Ryan Smalley. He comes across court pass to Corpetz, who fires and scores again. Macho Corpetz has hit 4 field goals in a row here in the third quarter. 52-39. Kokomo by 13. Here's Glass for Northwestern on the dribble across the timeline. Glass jumps it off left side, intercepted by Corpetz. Sends away Bender down court. There's Downey Bowling. Lays it up and in. Downey Bowling with a breakaway layup. Kokomo by 15. 54-39. Here comes Lindsley down court now for Northwestern. Going outside to Euler. Three-point bomb. That's no good. Rebound taken down by Smalley. On the pass going to Bivens. Bivens for Kokomo. Across the timeline they go to Corpetz. Corpetz inside now to Downey Bowling, who fires it up. No good, but a whistle to foul. 7 for Bivens. Here's Bowling for 2. Downey's first free throw is in the air and no good. By 1. And a big third for the Cats. Bowling's next one's in the air. That's no good. And the rebound fought for, kicked out of bounds, and it was last touched by Euler of North. A minute 36 left of the period. Here's Wiedenhoff. Coming in bounds to Corpetz. Deep right corner. Allow it inside now to Smalley. Smalley in trouble. Back to Corpetz, and he clears it away to Wiedenhoff. Wiedenhoff dish off on the left side to Bender. Back to Wiedenhoff. Here's Wiedenhoff to Bender. Kokomo spreads open the court. Euler chasing. Corpetz back to Wiedenhoff with a minute 18 to play in the third. 54-39. A 15-point Kokomo lead. Cats with the ball. Wiedenhoff has picked up his dribble, able to get it away though to Bender on the left side, and now back to Wiedenhoff with 1:05. Wiedenhoff on high on the right side to Corpetz. Between the circles to Wiedenhoff with exactly 1 minute to play in the third. Wiedenhoff sends a pass to the left side now to Bender. Here's Bender holding the ball, and he just walked with the basketball. Quarter, I should say, 26-10. They've outscored Northwestern here in the third. Here's Lovelace. Drives top of the key for Northwestern. Lindley, right base down to go now to Faulkner is back in the ball game. Faulkner holding high off the right baseline, looking. Clears it away to Lindley. Lindley top of the key now to Euler. Here's Euler, left side quarter court to Faulkner. 35 seconds to play in the third. Euler double teamed. Nearly threw it away. Saved in bounds nicely by Lindley, far sidelines, and back to Euler. And down the left side they go to Lovelace. Here's Lovelace looking. Lovelace out front now to Faulkner, and back to Lovelace with 24. So Northwestern apparently holding for the final shot of the quarter. Here's Lindley with 18. Lindley deep right corner to Faulkner. Now back to Lindley with 15. 54-39. Kokomo with a 15-point lead. Here's Faulkner trying to go cross court with a pass to Hood. The ball was deflected. Euler will inbound. Euler coming in bounds down to Lovelace. Back to Euler with 7. Here's Euler down to low post. They go to Faulkner and has his ball knocked away and stolen by Bowling. Downey fires one up and scores! Oh my! He just threw it in from the side of midcourt. That had to have been a 50-footer, a two-handed shovel shot at the horn that Downey blind to 10 in that third quarter of play. And the Cats are up by 18 points now with 57-39. As we start off the fourth and final quarter, will be Kokomo basketball. Here's Bender to Wiedenhoff. Wiedenhoff on the front court. On the right side, they go to Bender. High post to Ballantyne. Outside jump shot, no good from 17. The rebound fought for, controlled by Bender. And he brings another triple down with a pass out front to Wiedenhoff. And Ballantyne, there he goes. He shoots and scores. So Dennis Ballantyne found an opening and pops two more home. He's got 18. 59-39. Kokomo now has broken this one wide open. The Cats up by 20. Here's Faulkner with the ball. Faulkner going out high on the left side to Euler. To Lovelace. Right of the free throw circle, 20 feet out. Try to dish it off inside. That pass is picked off. Here comes Ballantyne for Kokomo on the dribble across the sideline. Back to the trailer, Wiedenhoff. Wiedenhoff to Bowling, left wing to Wiedenhoff with the point. Here's Wiedenhoff, high post to go to Ballantyne. Cleared away to Bowling. Long outside jump shot, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Northwestern. Bowling says, get me down on the other side of the midcourt stripe and let me fire it in. Here's Glass driving right baseline. Glass going to Euler, to Lovelace at the top of the key. Lovelace puts on the floor, jumps into the lane of Glass. That ball is picked up by Bowling. Downey on a drive, 2-on-1. Bowling all the way, and his shot is up, no good. But a foul called on Northwestern. It's an incredible shot. It was a swish that he hit right at the end of the third quarter of play. Here's Bowling's first free throw is up and no good for Bowling. One more for Bowling. Second shot's up and no good. And the rebound is controlled by Glass of Northwestern. Glass bringing up himself now for the Tigers. Bench on the dribble across the timeline. He'll stop, dish it off on the left side. Now to Dart. Off the baseline they go. Euler back to Dart. Long jump shot. That is no good and bounds over the basket. And it goes. Here's Northwestern pressing. Bender inbounds to Wiedenhoff. Wiedenhoff working up the floor. Gets it to Bender across the timeline to Bowling. Bowling looking and is tied up. Nice job there by Paul. Pass coming inbounds down to Lovelace. Lovelace across the line. Dish off to Glass to the right wing. Back to Lovelace. Lovelace looking. Return pass to Glass. Puts on the floor. Starts to penetrate. Now to Lovelace on the left side. Looking, back out on top, they go to Glass. Sends a pass to Dart, deep right quarter, now to Faulkner, to Dart, to Glass, working around, Glass on a drive all the way, fires and will rim out, and the rebound taken down by Bowling. Bowling's down it going to Wiedenhoff, long down court, there's Ballantyne, Dennis all the way, slam dunk with one hand. Oh my, what a dunk that was by Ballantyne. A one-handed slam jam, he's got a couple tonight. Back the other way, here's Faulkner for the baseline, that rimmed out no good, Glass with a rebound, shot blocked by Bowling, but a whistle, the foul will be coming up now for Ben Glass. He has 8 points in the ball game. Glass first free throw is up, no good. Glass misfires off the back of the... One more for Glass. Next shot's up and good. So Glass hits one of Northwestern pressing. Bender coming inbounds now to Wiedenhoff. Down court they go to Ballantyne. Back to Wiedenhoff, still to backcourt. Wiedenhoff jumps it to Smalley across the timeline. Here's Smalley surrounded by Tigers, able to fire the open man Bender. Now out front between the circles to Wiedenhoff. Here's Wiedenhoff. Here's it away on the right side to Bender. Back to Wiedenhoff. 5:25 left in the ball game. Kokomo the ball, 21-point lead. Travel, call on Wiedenhoff for the Cats. Glass will inbound. Coming inbounds out of Chad Lovelace. Lovelace runs it up across the timeline. He'll stop, dish it off on the left side. Now here's a drive by Euler, sealed off. Back to Lovelace. He puts on the floor, drives, stops, and fires and scores. Lovelace with a off-balance 17-footer for the left wing. He's got 9 points in the ball game. 61-42, leads at 19. Wiedenhoff away now to Bender. Across the timeline to Corpetz. Corpetz puts on the floor, starts to drive, dish up inside to Smalley. There he goes. Layup no good. Oh, what a rebound. Ballantyne back up, and he just traveled with the basketball.
Outside of Dennis Ballantyne appears to be getting stronger as the game goes on. He's hustling for loose balls. He's really attacking the glass.
4:54 left in the ball game. 61-42. Here's Glass. Left side quarter court. They go to Euler. Euler out front to Lovelace, who nearly thrown away. Lovelace able to track it down just before he goes over and back with it to Lindley. On the right side now to Glass. Deep right corner to Euler. Euler with a basketball. Out front to Glass. Glass shovels the pass to Euler. To Glass. Bobbles the ball. Gets it back. Glass looking. Out high on the right side. They go now to Hood. To Lindley. Right side quarter court to Euler. Northwestern having trouble getting the shot away. Now Euler.
Greg, and really the Wildcats have broke this thing open in the third quarter.
So Kokomo, they hold on and win this one. All three victories. You can look back on the third quarter of play. It's been very kind to the Wildcats in their wins so far this season. Here's Valentine. There he goes. He fires and misses from 15, but Corpetz with a rebound. He fakes, and we got a whistle, and he stepped to the baseline. So Kokomo a 19-point lead, 61-42. The Cats were down by 1 at the half, but a big third quarter. 29-10. They outscored Northwestern in the third. Here's Glass to Lovelace. Long three in the air, no good. And the rebound taken down by Corpetz. Corpetz, held pass goes to Bivens. Long down Corpetz will go to Valentine. Here's Valentine. Shovels back to Corpetz. He'll fire one up and miss from 15, but Smalley rebound back up and in. Ryan Smalley with the offensive rebound score inside. 63-42 Kokomo. 3:35 left. Here comes Lovelace down the middle of the floor across the timeline. Right side quarter court to Euler. To Hood off the right baseline, and now back to Euler. Here's Euler, long cross court to Glass, far sidelines. Top of the key now to Lindley. He'll let fly with a long bomb. That's no good. Smalley rebounds Kokomo. Smalley looking for the outlet man. Gets it away now to Bivens. Down the far sideline to the front court. They go to Bender. To Bivens. He drives to the foul line. 15-footer, partially blocked. Valentine rebound. Loses his balance. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it was last touched by Kokomo. They won. The Cats got 20 from Valentine and 13 from Bowling tonight, and 10 from Corpetz. So 3 in double figures. Here's Robinson. Front court to Glass. Bench will fire a long three. That's no good. Bowling with a rebound. Bowling down the pass. Going down the backcourt to Rick Bivens. 2:58 left of the ball game. Here's Bivens across the 10-second line. They go now to Bender. Bender with the ball out front to Bivens. Kokomo going to play a little cat and mouse now, trying to get Northwestern to come out of that zone. Here's Bowling. Just in front of the 10-second line now to Bivens. Bivens near sidelines to Bowling. Bowling with the ball back to Bivens with 2:37 left. Here's Bivens spinning outside. Bivens going to drop it off to Valentine off the right baseline. And Valentine shovels to Bender, and out front they go now to Bivens. Here's Bivens, puts a couple of defenders, jumps it off to Jim Valentine for the layup. It's up and in. Jim Bell got an easy layup there. What a feed by Rick Bivens. 65-42. Bivens with 7 points in the ball game, and has also played a very fine floor game tonight. Here's Euler to Glass. Lovelace covered up by Bender, goes to Glass. Northwestern looking for the three now. Here's Glass to Robinson outside Euler. He'll bomb for three and score. Ryan Euler nails another three from outside. That's the second three in the ball game. He's got 17 points. 65-45. Kokomo by 20. 1:57 left of the ball game. Here's Bivens on the dribble now across the timeline. Bivens in no hurry on the standing dribble. Shovels the pass off to the right side, now to Bender. On the lateral dribble from right to left side. Now comes back to the right side with a jump pass to Bivens. 1:40 left in the game. Here's Bivens. Still on the dribble now, back to Bender with 1:35. Kokomo with a 20-point lead. Here's Bender. Northwestern has only 3 team fouls, so it's still going to be a while before Kokomo goes into 1-1. Here's Bivens spinning out front, goes to Bowling with 1:22 left. Out front now to Bivens. He cuts down the lane, going to dish it off inside and just threw the ball away. But they say it was last touched by Northwestern. Getting Lindsay will inbound. 1:18 left of the ball game. Lindsay coming inbounds to Bender. Now back to Lindsay. He'll circle out front of the dribble now. Kokomo by 20. Engel with the ball left side. 1:10 left. Engel gets it away now to Lindsay. Lindsay sends a pass now to Bender with 1:05. Bender to Engel. Less than a minute now left of the ball game, and Engel just threw the ball away. Pass was picked off by Euler. Nice behind the back move. He'll stop and fire one up from the left side for 10. That's no good. And the rebound controlled by Euler. Here's Euler on a baseline drive, goes all the way, scoops one up, no good, tipped up, no good on the rebound angle. Long down court to Bender, one-on-one with Robinson. Bender will stop and fire one up and will rim out. Bell with a rebound, and good! Jim Bell scores off the glass. He's got 6 points. 67-45. Kokomo by 22. Here's a steal by Engel. Ball knocked away, stolen right back by Euler. He turns, shoots, and scores. Euler nails a 15-footer from the right side. So 2 more for Ryan Euler. Here's the inbounds to Lindsay with 20 seconds left. 20-point Kokomo lead, 67-47, 15 left in the ball game. Lindsay right side to Bender. Here's Bender on a drive, goes down to the baseline. Top of the key to Lindsay. He'll go all the way and fire up a runner that's no good. Bell rebound, back up, good! 2 more for Jim Bell. The big 6'11 center scores again. And here's a shot put up from half court that's no good. And there's the ball game. They came over here and played the Wildcats mighty tough. In fact, had Kokomo down by 1 at the half, but the Cats really cracked her up in the third quarter.